Good morning. Hey, as I mentioned in the last video, something happened the other day that created some opportunities for me. So one of the things that I have wanted to do but was not able to work into my schedule this fall was to join all the great folks that are heading out to the Midwest for the Midwest Moto Meet-up. Yep, I'm a-going. Really looking forward to it. Of course, that's just like, I don't know, 4 weeks out, and I've never taken the Fat Bob out on a long trip. Haven't really set her up for it, so I've got a few things that I have to address over the next couple of weeks. So I thought I would share those with you and talk a little bit about what my plans are and maybe get some feedback from you guys, because this will be actually the first long trip I've ever gone on. And we're going to be doing about, it's about 1,900 miles to and from, and then of course all the riding over the 2 days that Great Egret and D-Cycle have planned for our merry band of motorcyclists. So let's chat.
So yeah, I've never really set Sophie up for long distance travel. I mean, I have done some stuff with my setup here to accommodate maybe 1 or 2 day trips, but the trip out to the Midwest, it's going to be 2 days to and from. It's about 900 miles each way, and then of course 2 to 3 days of riding with the group when we're out there. So the to and from trip, I'm going to need a lot more capability than what I've got right now. I mean, I've got the Ins Cuyo bag here, but obviously I can't live out of that. I'm not even sure I can get 6 days worth of socks and underwear in that. So I got to do something a little different. However, I am limited with what my options are for a couple of reasons. One is I'm not going to mount anything on here that's going to be permanent, because I don't like the idea of riding around with bags all the time and stuff. So I kind of want to keep that minimal setup as best I can. The problem is I've got some got one key limitation that I've got to work around here, and that is the distance between the top of the fender and the top of my exhaust. That measures about 9.5, maybe 10 inches worth of clearance. So there aren't a whole lot of options to fit this. And I'm not changing the exhaust. I mean, one of the things that I think is a key design element on this bike that I love so much is the upswept exhaust. So that's going to be staying. So right now I'm leaning towards just going ahead and getting the Thrashin Escape bags, which are small throw-over saddle bags. I think they mount to my Holdfast system, or will be compatible with the Holdfast system, and that'll give me a bag from about here to about there on both sides. So that, coupled with whatever I end up going with for my main bag, and then my dry bag for my bedroll and stuff, I think will be sufficient for the trip. The other thing that I need to address, however, before I leave, are the foot pegs. So I'm still running the stock foot pegs, and I think I'm going to get the Joker Machine mini boards to replace those with. Probably decide that today or tomorrow. I want to get some riding in with those before I actually hit the road for the trip. With the main bag, I'm not sure what I'm going to go with yet. I've got it narrowed down to 2 or 3 options. I'm going to look at one of them this weekend, and then I'll pull the trigger. I'll do videos as I modify the bike for the setup. Like I said, with the exception of the foot peg replacements, everything's just going to be temporary, so I can put it on when I go long distance and then take it back off and get back to my my minimal setup. So besides what I've talked about, let me know what you think I should be considering for a trip of this length. We're actually staying in a campgrounds, but I will be staying in a cabin, so I'm not taking a tent. But I'm sure there's some things that I'm not thinking about. So anyway, look forward to sharing the adventure on setting up Sophie for the trip with you. You guys have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.